What's your name and how old are you?
My name is Mario Zarati and I'm 17 years old.
How do you see life?
I see life as bounded by the philosophical human condition. Life seems to be a whole big continuum of a stream of consciousness. You know, we think in linear thoughts, one thought after the next. And all we can do is try to authenticate our thoughts, try to make those thoughts literal through artworks, through projects, and through, you know, activism, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you're passionate about. You've got to try to externalize it.
What's your favorite part about life?
My favorite part about life is probably our sense of free will. The way that we are radically free. The way that we make choices and we've got to live with them. The way we are burdened with our sense of habits. We're burdened, you know, with our past. We're burdened with labels and so on. But the main thing is that we're able to overcome it through our freedom of choice.
What makes your life different from others?
My life seems to be, you know, we could go on about how intrinsically it's different from, let's say, the next guys or the guy after that. But realistically, I think because we're all prisoners to the human condition, realistically, my life isn't that much different from anybody else's, from the next person to the person after that. You know, sure, I have way more and better opportunities than a lot of people in the world. Maybe I have lesser opportunities than a lot of people in the world. But what matters is that we're all human. And because of that, we can move forward into a brighter future.
What makes you happy?
The thing that makes me most happy is adventures. Being able to step out of conformity, being able to step out of routine life and totally explore not only the world, but also your own imagination. Really, introspection is probably the right word for it.
How do you see others living their life?
Others. We like this idea of the other. Okay, we always label people as an other, not necessarily ourselves, you know. But I like to combine the two. I like to realize that the person on the outside is also me. It's also the self. And so when I see other people's lives, what I also see is my life in them. I see that somehow, some way, every person can actually get along. They can actually connect. Sure enough, some people more than others, but you know, I think we can all try.
What's the most toxic thing about life?
The most toxic thing about life is definitely labels, like nominizing people. As soon as we put a label on somebody, what it does is it makes them a prisoner to only that label. You know, if I say this person is, I don't know, a whore, now all of a sudden they're just totally labeled to being that. Okay? They're just surrounded by only that context, and they cannot further become someone else. They can't be beautiful, they can't be an architect or an engineer. They're just the whore.
Alright, you're done.
Alright, sweet.